Okay, my people, welcome back. Another update don't come out here. They say that the UGM has reinforced with full force. This time it is different from the Liberation Army. They say these people now, they know the joke. They don't come out, can send a strong message to Tinubu and the other politicians. I go play on that video in no time. When I use on the eyes, take the see how that one take happen and waiting the man talk for that very dreadful video. Forcing Igbo travelers to pass through security checkpoint on foot is humiliation. Oppression, IPOB lawyer. Ejimakor, in the court chain, they give the Nigerian army and police, because this is what we are experiencing in the southeastern part of the country, that before you pass any checkpoint, now so they go force you to come down, say may you use leg, they waka, they pass them. Terrorists invade community in Katsina State, kill ward councillor, attack several houses, but where are the security men? They are in the southeast, forcing people to come down from their vehicles and to use leg. They work a humiliation. Now they see the reason why this unknown government matter no go end anytime soon. Because the more we have all these checkpoints, the more the government increases. This is another problem. So the government is not using the right approach to this to tackle this insecurity that we are experiencing in the southeast. I must tell you that there is high insecurity. I repeat, I said insecurity in the southeastern part of Nigeria is on the high side, very high. Different gunmen from different angle, kidnappings, raping, people collecting cars from legitimate hustlers, people who are working day and night. They collect their cars. Nobody drives any fine car again in the southeast. Even when you are inside the keke, you are not safe. Very soon, everybody will be using bicycle in the southeast. So make I see, maybe they will be kidnapping the bicycles. Now, let's start with what Barrister Aloy Ejimakor said. Counsel to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He has condemned the practice of forcing travelers in the southeast Nigeria to alight from their vehicles and pass through checkpoint on foot. Those of you in the southeast, let us know how this thing works, because nobody is really raising alarm again. But this alarm has to continue until this rubbish stops. According to the lawyer, this is ordered by security personnel, especially the police and the army. Sahara Reporters has observed that across the 5 southeast state region, namely Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo states, there are checkpoints where security personnel compel travelers in commercial transport vehicles to alight and pass through on foot. In the 5 southeast states, Ebonyi, Enugu, Anambra, Imo, and Abia, all of them. And there is a security, there are security checkpoints. If not 5 meters, every 5 meters you will experience another security checkpoint telling you to also come down and walk on. What is even going on in the southeast? This rubbish has to stop. Now, these are one of the reasons why people hail the unknown government whenever they attack any checkpoint in the southeast, because those checkpoints have subjected them to inhumane experiences, subjecting dehumanization and all that. While such practice is enforced as security checkpoint at the borders, there are some security checkpoints within the state where travelers, particularly those in commercial vehicles, including buses, tricycles, that is keke, popularly known as keke napep, and motorcycles, are forced to alight and pass through. Reacting to the practice, Ejimakor, in a post on Twitter handle on Monday, described it as institutional humiliation, an operation of the people of the Southeast region, started by former Obonkonyano Gurina Sorok, President Muhammadu Buhari, and continued by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. He wrote, "The phenomenon in Igbo land in which every passenger is forced to alight from vehicle and cross on foot at security checkpoint is an exemplar of the institutional humiliation and oppression of Ndi Igbo that started with Buhari and continues to this day, and it fuels provocation to the booth. So this is the reason why these unknown gunmen are not ending anytime soon, because what they have seen, what the people have seen is getting out of hand. Even some youth will even like to even join the unknown gunmen, attack those checkpoints, and still go back to normal people. So for how long shall this nonsense continue? Let us even listen to one of the videos from the unknown gunmen so that you understand where I'm coming from and where I am going to. Watch.
Reverence and Biafra. Let it be as a warning to all of you. I don't talk too much. I don't like Ikuroku. Nekune repeat your fuku. Actually, me kukune repeat your fuku. Mwagwa kuna atakasi and my phone chanine. All the Igbo politicians, you have to be very careful with me. You got to be very careful about what I'm not. I'm going to release a Mazin and the Kano on Ajo. Release Mazin and the Kano for me, Ajo. Unichanine Gejala was a Miliamani Kuya. And the more than the fearless. Peter Mbra, I want you again. If you ever in your miserable life see me now hit the cassette at home, near no state. If I march there, your name will be sorry. Okay, for why I need any okay. One day I go change that color. You could collect. I just see how when I parabolate inside the no. I just overlook winner. And no one get pissed off with person this time around. Release Mazin and the Kano for me and have your peace. Or I cannot cassette kuya. Release Mazin and the Kano and have your peace. If not, one day the calamity will fall in your generation to come. I get kupulon chani ne no to omwani kuya. Be careful. Hope was a danger. But days are number. Omwani kuya, your days are number. Me Peter Ronge, me Peter Ronge. Okay, so na me jala where's Emily? I love Biafra. One day. You have not yet born. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Hope was a dead man. I'm waiting for you. So bad. I'm still coming. Everybody listen to me. Anything concerned, when they sit at home, if you try to joke with them one day, you get jala where's a million money. You get jala where's a million. My brothers are everywhere parabolating in the town. My brothers are everywhere. One day. That thing will not bring a madam already this year. But this will be the last one. For any person who could send us on one day, I could teach you the stuff that I have made up of. I know the fear face. I know the fear face. Hear me so. I know the fear face. Una respect on yourself. Una respect on yourself. Ohanes and Dibu are the one winner. Ohanes and Dibu are the one winner. And no one sent anything as on that this time around. Release Mazin and the Kano. Then Mago una the player with the same all. Because I know one talk. I'm not going to make another video again for una. If I make any video, I don't make video they don't bury you. We'll make your barrier. Make your barrier. Don't say I'm not talking about. If you trespass against one day sit at home one day, you could trespass against your lives. Let me talk. Don't say DOSC. Don't say ready Biafra say. You will tell you. Be one. Be one. Be one. Be one.
All right, another Siam. While I know the finish show, it don't finally read. When I don't hear, now so we take care. I say make I bring them to na table. Mona use on her eyes. They see the matter when they there. And as they proceed, they say that terrorists have invaded the community in Katsina State, and the ward councillor was sent to judgment, and several houses were touched. Terrorists locally dubbed as bandits have attacked Nasarawa community in the Funtua local government area of Katsina State, killing one Samaila Buare Mairago, the councillor representing Nasarawa ward in the local council. The ruling All Progressive Congress member was killed by the terrorists on Monday at his residence in Funtua town. A source told Sahara reporters that the government shot sporadically and attacked houses without hindrance. He lamented that such attacks had become frequent in the area and called on the government to address the situation. Bandits on Monday invaded Nasarawa ward, Funtua local government area of Katsina State, and killed the councillor of the ward known as Mairago, one source said. Katsina and other northwest states are being terrorized by bandits and other criminals. The gunmen kill, maim, and kidnap for ransom despite the effort of the government to tame them over the years. This one has not helped in any way at all, but rather the Nigerian police and troops and the soldiers that are supposed to be deployed to save the lives of these Nigerians in other places, they are busy deploying them with fighter jet, Tucano fighter jet, APC, armor tankers, Helios vehicles, gun trucks, are all in the southeast, while other places are vulnerable to attacks and destruction by terrorists dubbed as bandits in Nigeria. Are we making headway with this one? The answer is no. Nigeria at 63, happy independence. This is money, no. Waiting they come, you heavy past this one. Upon the hardship, we are still experiencing this destruction from terrorists in all parts of this country. Guess them now we hang out. Let us say, oh, we want to remain in one Nigeria by the grace of God. Calabush, calabush. And not be 25 worshippers now they kidnap and when they are calabushing to a burial. I beg you, may we go another news before I change mind.